Good morning, friends. Happy Tuesday, August 8th. Crystal here from Find Your Road Home with today's 3-card reading. Please remember the first card is always for you. The second card is always for someone else. That someone else might be a stranger, a friend, or a loved one. And the third card is something to remember or watch for. It is often an opportunity. All right, friends, are you ready? It is Tuesday. We're on the first full week of August, and many of you know that today is a very special day. It is Lionsgate. 8/8 is always a very important day. So you might feel some energy out there. You might have been feeling it leading up to today, and you might feel it for the next few days as well. Okay? All right. It's very empowering energy, though, so it's good energy. Okay, so the card for you today is, are you ready? It is care. Care is a message from God Universe that sometimes we have to take care of ourselves. Not just sometimes, all the time. And care is like a really serious one. Like, well, not extremely serious, there's no toll, but it is telling us that not only do we need to take care of ourselves, take better care of ourselves, but we need to schedule it and we need to make it regular that we take care of ourselves. Okay? I like that. I actually have been working on that myself lately. Like just scheduling a regular, this is instead of each day worrying about when am I going to walk and talk with a friend, we've now set a schedule. So we have a specific day of the week that we are going to walk and talk. So that way, neither one of us are stressing out over, are we disappointing the other person because we didn't connect to be able to walk and talk. So it, two birds, one stone. It allowed us to schedule the self-care, but then it also allowed us to give ourselves grace that we don't need to do it all the time and stop stressing ourselves out. Okay? And maybe my friend wasn't stressed about it. I was stressed about it because I need the walk and talk, so I needed it scheduled. I needed to know when I was going to have it. All right, so how can you schedule your self-care? I also know, like, I need to go schedule my regular doctor's appointments, all those yearly things. So what do you need to do to take care of yourself? Do you need to go to the dentist? Do you need to go to the gynecologist? Do you need to go get a colonoscopy? Do you need to do all of those things that we as adults like to avoid? Care is reminding us that it's time to take care of all those things. It's time to put on your oxygen mask. It is a yellow yield and it is a dirt road. It's a reminder that life is a journey and we have to do regular maintenance for ourselves. Just like our car, we would change the oil in the car. We need to do the same thing for our body, okay? It is a past as well as future as well as immediate change. So it's whatever you need it for. And of course, it's an earth. That's where that scheduling part comes in. Okay. So, and actually doing it. Like earth is actually about doing it and getting it accomplished and checking off your list. Okay. All right. So care. How can we take care of ourselves? A very, very, very important message. Okay. The message for someone else today. Please remember, someone else's stranger, friend, or loved one. It can also be us because you're my someone else, I'm your someone else. So we can't just ignore this message. But it is intended for the most part for someone else in our life. Okay? All right, so that message today is undo. Undo is a message from God Universe that our friend has done something that they need to hit the backspace, they need to hit the delete key, they need to undo. Undo, 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 undo. Undo it. Something is just not right, and it's okay. It might be a little thing, it might be a big giant thing. Who knows? But today is the day we have this opportunity to undo whatever that thing was that we did. Okay? Whew. Now, I'm not going to linger on this one too long. We're going to go through the details, but I'm not going to beat up on it because I don't know what your thing is that you need to undo. All this is just a message that there might be something today that surfaces that our friend needs to undo. And it might just be like they might be like something may not have worked out their way. And they might actually be quite sad about it. But it's still like we need to remind them that while they're sad about it, they really know that this needs to be undone. That this situation isn't the situation that they need to be in. And it really needs to be undone. And it's okay to be sad. But universe is really looking out for you. And that's why it's being undone. Okay? It doesn't mean that it's going to be easy. It just means that it's necessary. It is a red stop. And it is a toll. If we don't allow this thing to happen, we don't allow it to be undone, then there will be a cost. It can also be that we need to undo it. Like maybe we are responsible for taking the steps to make it be undone. And if we don't take those steps, then there will be a cost. It could be allowing it to be undone as well as it could be doing. Either one. Whichever energy you need to give it. But it's about undoing it. It's past and future as well as immediate change. Again, whatever you need it for. Or whatever our friend needs it for. And this one is air. Wait. No, this one is earth. So it's more earth. So it's about that analysis. It's about that investigation. And honestly, it's about taking the step to make it happen. To actually checking the thing off the list. Okay. All right. So undo. That's a little bit of heavy energy today for our friend. But it's okay because it could just be not that they're physically having to undo it. It could just be that this is the reminder that whatever it is that they're watching happen is an undoing. And it's okay. Remember, it could be an allow energy or a do energy. We don't have to force it. We just have to allow it. Okay. But we might also have to force it. If we can't allow it, then we might have to force it. Okay? Because it's really important that whatever it is gets undone. Don't know what it is. I know I have my own things. So I know what mine are. I don't know what y'all's are. All right, are you ready? Let's move on. Let's go to the remember or watch for today. Okay? The remember or watch for. Okay. I think this one could be either one. So it's a reminder, but it's also a watch to make sure that you don't get in this mindset. Okay? All right. Ready? That card today is more. More is a reminder from God Universe that sometimes we act a little entitled. Sometimes we have expectations that don't match up with our reality. Okay? Sometimes we are asking for more, like we can't get enough of something. Again, I don't know what this thing is for you. I don't want to like make any assumptions and throw anything out there and make anyone feel uncomfortable. Like you interpret whatever your thing is. Like, are you wanting more money? Are you wanting more time with people? Are you wanting more love and affection? Like, this is just that reminder of, do you have a good balance? And is what you're wanting more of, is that really what universe needs you to have? You know, all those things, okay? It's all about balance. It's what more is all about. This one is a yellow yield. So we've got to slow down and think about it, which is okay. We've already been stopped thinking about that undo. So before we get all up, you know, moving quick again, we're going to stay going slow and think about, where are we being a little entitled? Where are we being a little greedy? That could be the thing we need to undo. I don't know. It is a toll, though. So if we don't stop acting with this level of, I need more, greed, entitlement, there will be a cost. Okay? It is a past as well as immediate change. Past as well as immediate change. So this might be the way we used to be about things, but we're not supposed to be about that way anymore. Remember, we've got balance. We've been working on this balance. And so more than likely this more is like a trigger. Okay. So you've got this shadow back there and there's something that's triggered it. Who knows? There could be celestial energy out there that's triggered it. And so you've got this trigger and this isn't you. Like undo is saying it's not you. So let's let this go. Let's find that balance again. Because it's about emotion. Oh, so there's some kind of feeling there that's tied to this. All right. Probably something that happened in the past. So there's some emotion. It's triggering you. I told you this is a trigger. Okay. So watch for today your triggers that tell you you don't have enough of something. Because it's hooey. Okay. So sit that little ego down in the chair and say, not today, friend. Not today, friend. Today I'm going to remember that I have all the things I need and that I don't need more. So just sit down. I hear you. I recognize what you're saying. And I know that normally I would have gone off the deep end about it. But today you're just going to sit in the chair. And it's okay. I hear you. Hear the ego. It's okay. And that's how we're going to undo it, I think. Like we're going to work on that ego. How are we going to help teach our ego that sometimes it's not right? Sometimes it's not right. In fact, most of the time it's not right. Okay. So that is the 3 cards for today. They are a little bit heavy. A little bit heavy for a Tuesday. But I will tell you, it all starts with this care. And so all these other things are indicators, I think, of ways that we derail our self-care. So we need to undo some things. We need to check ourselves in terms of our expectations and our need for more. We need to remind ourselves that everything we need is within us. And then we need to take care of ourselves. All right. So friend, how are you going to go out there today and how are you going to nurture yourself? What are you going to do for a little bit of self-care? And then what are you going to do to remind others that they need the same thing? All right. So we're going to go out there with kindness. We're going to do nice things for other people because we don't know what others are going through. They might be having the hardest day of their entire life. So give them a kiss mentally, like not physically. Like don't go up to a stranger and give them a kiss. Like don't do that. But give them like just a mental kiss. Mwah. Give them a mental hug. Just send them that energy of life is going to be okay. Here's a hug from God. And let's go. Okay. All right. Love you, friend. Have a beautiful day. Mwah. See you tomorrow. Bye.